VBOUT includes a wealth of reporting widgets that you can drag onto the screen and create beautiful looking reports that you can share with your colleagues. On this video, I'm going to share all the different widgets available and some of the options so you can configure them. So let's dive right into it. Once you're on your dashboard from the left panel, click on New Widget, and you're going to see a lot of different widgets, which we are always adding to, showing up right on this view. Okay. Now, from the left, you can see some housekeeping stuff like getting started, video training, and I can just drag them on here and call them whatever I like. You can expand them to get a full view, compact them, or of course you can go ahead and delete them from the canvas. Then you move on to events calendar. You have events calendar, events list view, and also task summary. These are just pertaining to things that you've scheduled, being tasks, social media events, emails. All of this stuff will be displayed on this calendar. It's really helpful. It lets you just see your schedule of events up front. Now on the top, you have a drop down, and always note this drop down, which will be available on certain widgets, where you can say filter out the calendar below for things only posted to Facebook or to Instagram or even just to my pipeline manager. Okay. I highly encourage you to explore all the different widgets available. I won't have enough time to cover them individually, but they all have customization from the top. Like in this case, it's a task widget that includes all the pipelines, which team member is assigned to, and also the date option. An important one is the new contact record. You can choose who joined either all your lists or individual lists. So this is a pretty good feature to see your conversions immediately the moment you log in. And you'll see the name, you'll see the geolocation, when did they join, of course, your lead scoring, and you can click on edit to access these directly from here. Okay. The edit will allow you to edit the details of these contacts, and clicking on them will take you to their profile. You can use the same widget multiple times. So that means I can have a contacts widget from one list and another one from another. Similarly with conversions, if you're using our goal tracking feature, you can drag it onto the screen and see how things are performing. Your lead funnel, that one is quite popular, and it lets you kind of check how your funnel looks like. So if I am to drag in a slightly different account, you will see on this view my lead funnel looks a little bit more colorful, okay, and all the different stages of the funnel. I'll be switching back and forth to show you some rich data, but that's the lead funnel. Email campaigns, you can drag it and drop it and get the results of the last campaign that you sent. And notice sometimes you have some scrolling option from the right side of the screen. This lets you get more data from within that same widget. You have amazing social reports as well, including summaries of each channel, and I can switch between them from here. And I can have multiple, one for Facebook, one for Instagram, and stack them side by side. Social content lets you summarize what you've posted and how the engagement is for each of these. This one is it's almost for your own reference, what you've posted, how the activities are like, impressions, and engagement. Okay. Google Analytics will allow you to report from your different connected channels. So if switching back to my other profile here, for instance, I can see my demographics. This one is a Google Analytics one. My Sparkline chart, my gender breakdown in terms of like who's engaging with us. This is all Google Analytics data. We can check the visitor sources, social referrals, and keywords. A really cool feature to get your hands on these reports right on this view. There are a lot more reporting here, including some AdWord reports. This one is really powerful. I simply drag it on here. It's a new capability in the platform. And then what I'll do is customize or choose my different ad accounts. This reports across Facebook and AdWords, and I can also stack them side by side. Okay. Let me choose a different one. There we go. And maybe stack it along with my AdWords. So now they are displayed in one view, including some columns that are worth looking at. We will be improving this view by adding more data as we go. So by the time you access this, you might find more columns or conversions and even some averages across the board. Really, really cool feature. Okay. We have more options to the right, including what our VBOUT tracker has been able to gather on the website visitors, top visited pages, top referring countries, referral sources, attribution, your browser push performance, whether you're doing it across your domain or whether you're doing it by message that you've sent. You also have rich e-commerce performance tracking, including how the store is performing in terms of sales, who are your top buyers, new orders, sales by country, retention, checkout funnels, and product search. There's a lot to our widgets. We are always adding more and improving our reporting capability. They are not as much in depth as you can find them on individual features. So if you would access an email component, we actually have so much reporting on each functionality. The widgets are made so they could just summarize the high level view from each of these, and you can put them all in one screen.